For more videos, visit forthesakeofeducation.com. Alright guys, now we're gonna do this problem that says the members of a truss are connected at pin O. Determine the magnitudes of F2 and F1 for equilibrium and set theta equal to 60 degrees. So this one is very easy. You know that in statics the sum of the forces are always zero, so the sum of the forces on the x-axis are zero, so we're gonna add them up. This force is the x component of this one. It will be negative 5k cosine of 30 right here, 5k multiplied by the cosine of 30. Now this force right here is the x component of this force, and it's minus 7k times 4 over 5 plus this component of F2, which is F2 sine of 70 degrees, and this component of F1, which is F1 cosine of 60 degrees, is equal to 0. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start solving this. This is 4.33 minus 5.6 plus 0.940 F2, that's sine of 70 is equal to 0.940, plus 0.5 F1 is equal to 0. So adding these two together is negative 9.93 plus 0.940 F2 plus 0.5 F1 is equal to 0. So this is going to be my first formula. Now to get my second formula, we need two formulas because we have two variables, F2 and F1. So to get my second formula, I'm going to add all the forces in the y, and I know that the sum of all the forces in the y are also 0 for equilibrium. So first we got 5k sine of 30 is positive because it's going up, which is this force right here. Now we have this force right here, which is going down, so it's negative 7k times 30 over 5. Now we got this component right here of F2, which is positive F2 cosine of 70 degrees. And you got this component of F1, which is negative F1 sine of 60 degrees, and all that is equal to 0. So again, I'm going to start solving this equation. This is 2.5 minus 4.2 plus 0.342 F2. 0.342 is cosine of 70 minus 0.866 F1 is equal to 0. So this is 1.7 plus 0.342 F2 minus 0.866 F1 is equal to 0. This is going to be my second equation. Now, this equation, I can modify it. I'm going to modify it to be able to solve this with basic algebra. I'm going to multiply it by 0.866 over 0.5. So I'm going to multiply each of these values by this fraction, and I'm going to get a new equation, which is going to be negative 17.2 plus 1.63 F2 plus 0.866 F1 is equal to 0. Now that I have this new equation, I'm going to write it down here. 17.2 plus 1.63 F2 plus 0.866 F1 is equal to 0. Now look what happens. I'm going to add them together. I'm going to add these two together now. 1.7 this is actually negative 1.7 because 2.5 minus 4.2 is negative 1.7. So negative 18.9 plus 1. This is 972 F2. Now minus 0.866 plus 0.866 cancel out. So this is all cancel out. So this is equal to 0. So now we got a simple equation, and when you solve for F2, you're going to get that F2 is equal to 9.58 kilonewtons. Now that you got F2, you just plug them into any equation that you want. Before, you can plug it into this equation, and when you plug in F2 here and you solve for F1, you're going to get that F1 is equal to 1.83 kilonewtons. Final answer for F1, final answer for F2. Please comment below if you want me to do any problems, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you.